Hi, good people. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Yes, it's been a long, long time. Welcome to the happiness track. How y'all doing? How y'all been managing? We've been dealing with COVID. I have not been on and have not posted a video in more than 3 months. It's a shame. It's a shame, I know. Forgive me. But life has been happening. So much has happened. I don't even know where to start. I can tell you this, COVID-19 did a number on us. And then we went from COVID-19 right into all of these race protesting and Black Lives Matter. We went straight from one right into the other. And listen, I was out there with my girls full force. We attended at least 4 protests. Very empowering. But before I talk about all sorry, let me sing my song. I ain't sung it in a long time for y'all. Welcome to the Truck Fam, love. Welcome to the Truck Fam, peace. Welcome to the Truck Fam, joy and happiness, 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 happiness. Let me sing one more time. Because I haven't sang it in so long. It feels good to sing it. Welcome to the Truck Fam, love. Welcome to the Truck Fam, peace. Welcome to the Truck Fam, joy and happiness, 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 happiness. I changed keys. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Now, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. There's going to be some things happening, okay? And I don't want you to miss out on it. Thank you to all my subscribers. I know we're still small, but we're going to still be growing. Don't worry. It's going to happen. It might take us a minute, but we'll get there. Okay? Okay. Let me share a couple of my thoughts. First, I'll share a couple of my thoughts on COVID-19. What do I want to say about COVID-19? COVID-19 was a time of reflection. It continues to be a time of reflection for me. I used that time to hone in, focus on some things, and I started developing some products, right? Y'all know I'm a photographer. During that time, also, I was teaching every day online. So COVID-19 was good for me. It was good to quiet myself and recenter myself. And I know for some people, they were losing loved ones and people were sick, and it was a really hard time for a lot of people and for the nation, and continues to be. So I don't want to discount that, but I do want to just take a moment and be grateful for the time that I had to spend at home with my family, and continue to work. That was a blessing for me. That was a blessing for me. So I am grateful. I am very grateful for that. The other thing, when it comes to the racism and Black Lives Matter, this was the first time in all of my years that I have been an active part of a protest. And I took my girls because I thought it was important. And when this started, a few weeks ago, I'm here in Charlotte, and on the first night of protests, there were arrests and rioting, and it was not a good sight. So of course, when there's a protest, people become alarmed, and people really didn't want me to go out there and protest. But I felt like it was important. And here's my thing. I just want to say this and just put this out there for the record. I believe it takes everything. When a nation has to change and a nation is on the cups, if that's a word. I don't know what the word is that I'm trying to say. But when a nation is on the verge of change because something traumatic has happened, and people start rising up, it takes everything. It takes everything for change to happen. So don't discount the rioters. Not the rioters, but don't discount the protesters, okay? There was also this whole thing about rioting and how people were putting so much emphasis on buildings burning rather than lives being lost. So listen, I'm putting the focus on what it needs to be on. Lives being taken, people being murdered for no other reason outside of having black and brown skin. Okay? So I made it a point that I was going to get out there and I was going to use the protesting as a gateway for my girls for their voices to be heard. I did it in a way that it was safe. I did it in a way where it was empowering. Every protest that we went to was so empowering. Number one, because every protest would have speakers at the beginning. And you'd have some magnificent people come forward and just share their truth and share, why it was important to be out there on the front lines, okay? And there was so much unity, black and brown people and white people joining in as allies and co-conspirators to help the movement. And it was a beautiful thing to see a variety of different people there. Okay, let's see. There's a couple more things I want to say about being out. Oh yeah, I wanted to make it known that there's a clear distinction between those people who protest in the daytime and those people who protest at night. The people who protest at night are more on the front lines. Those are the people who are putting in the work in a visible way and being seen and really kind of holding up the front for change to happen, right? It's those people who are getting arrested. It's those people who the police don't have a high regard for. It's those people that the police engage in aggressively for no reason at all. And so I just want to give a shout out for the people who protest at night and for the people who are in this for the long haul, because it is taxing and it takes a toll on you. Okay. The people that come out in the daytime, these are not necessarily the people. They put in a different kind of work, right? They're just different. Okay. So I'm not going to elevate one over the other. I'm just going to say everybody has their role. And you might start off as a daytime protester and end up as a nighttime protester. Okay? There's a difference. I'm just saying there is a distinct difference. The nighttime protesters, in my opinion, tend to be more marginalized groups and communities. And I think when we uphold those people, which I am a part of, the most marginalized people are those who are homeless, those who live lives that are different than the average heterosexual, woman or man, okay? So those are marginalized people. And those are the people that I have such a heart for and a compassion for, because society does not value them as much as they should. And you know why? Because if they did, they wouldn't be homeless, right? They wouldn't be on the streets. They would have resources. They would have housing. They would have their rights as individuals, as humans. So, I mean, there's a lot. And, this post is not really to get into all the semantics of it, but I just want to say that, I'm doing my part. I am doing my part. Let's see here. I gotta hold this can. My hand is getting tired. Oof. And I just think we should stand up for those who don't have a voice. Now, that's what I believe, and that's what I'm sticking to, right? Let's see. What else do I need to say? I got some good news. Yes, I do. And I'm going to share it in my next video. So stay tuned. Okay? Peace out. Remember, listen, I have so missed saying these words. Peace out, and remember, everything you think you need, you already have. Everything you think you need, you already have. Everything you think you need, you already have. Peace out.